A well-known KKK leader has been found dead. The KKK leader is Frank Ancona, and apparently the authorities are treating this as a homicide. In fact, they already have 2 suspects in custody, and those suspects include his wife and also his stepson. The body of Ancona was found in Leadwood, Missouri. It was discovered late Saturday on a riverbank in a rural part of the state. So an autopsy Sunday showed that he died of a gunshot wound to the head. Investigators were treating the case as a homicide, not a suicide. So just to give you a little more background information on him, he was the imperial wizard for a group called the Traditionalist American Knights of the KKK.
What was his dexterity score? These guys like to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's just hilarious because they're a group of hateful people, as you can see there, listed as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center, and they refer to themselves as wizards, but that's besides the point.
And dragons and all that stuff, and maybe hoblins and goblins. I don't know what they are.
Yes.
But look, I remember when the KKK was super scary. And from time to time, if you're in the wrong neck of the woods, can they still be scary? Yes. But the Freedom Riders, when they were fighting for civil rights, would ride into on a bus. Lots of African Americans, but lots of white people who fought for American ideals, and they'd stop that bus in the middle of Mississippi somewhere, and the Klan would be waiting for them. And when they got off that bus, to give you a sense of the courage these guys had, the Klan would have their hoods on and would have the torches. Jeez. Back then, the imperial wizard was real, the dragon was real, and it was terrorism, unfortunately, at its finest, okay, and at its worst. So these are the original American terrorists. Now today, they're sitting in a basement going, oh, you want to be the wizard? No, I want to be the wizard, right? And so as soon as I saw the headline, I thought, like, KKK guy shot in the head. It's going to be someone he knows. Number one, because most crime is someone you know, right? Number two is you put a bunch of hateful people together, somebody's going to get shot.
Right. So I don't know what the motive was, and of course the story is developing, but authorities did detain his wife and stepson. They're alleging that the stepson had shot him while he was sleeping, and then his wife helped to dispose of the body, and also she tampered with evidence by cleaning the blood. Authorities went to the home and they found a ton of blood there, and so of course that's enough to detain them, and they'll probably face trial. But I'm happy that we have a sense of who the suspects are, because this is exactly the kind of story that would lead to crazy conspiracy theories, especially because of, you know, what this guy's ideology was. So he has a website, and in the website he wrote things like, "You must believe that the white race is the true chosen people of our Lord God and have dominion over all creatures of the earth as God deemed that it, the white race, should. Members should not date or be married to anyone outside the white race. The applicant must not believe in the mixing of the races and must not have mixed race children. This includes adopted or stepchildren." Okay, I wanted to read that part of his website because it always goes back to who the white women are fucking. Always.
Totally.
Always. You are not to mix with anyone who's not white. Only white men, okay? Only white men. You stay away from those sexy-ass Latinos. Stay away from that, okay?
I'm not sure that's exactly what he was saying. But it is funny how insecure they are. Like, so they're playing their D&D, and sorry to all the real Dungeons and Dragons fans out there. And he's like, oh, my dexterity score is this, and what was it, strength, whatever else it was, right? So my dragon beats your wizard. And then, like, they're surprised when their women are attracted to other folks, and they're like, no, wait, we're putting a clan together.
Right.
And very important rule. First rule is, don't date anyone that isn't me, okay? Especially that guy over there who you seem to be more attracted to. Okay, so that's the goofiness here. And look, unfortunately, it has a tragic ending. And no matter what kind of wizard he was or anything, it's always terrible when somebody gets shot in the head. Do we have to clarify that? Yeah, okay? Yeah. So they found him in a ditch, and these are allegations. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see if they've got the right people here. But apparently the wife changed the story a couple of times in what she told the press and what she told the police. She's got to sort that out, and that might not be pretty. The corporate media has multi-million-dollar anchors. We have you guys. Go to tytnetwork.com/go, and you can help hire investigative reporters that'll do real journalism.